everybody, Jordie here with Disney Examiner. We're at the Disney Examiner Newsroom on the show floor at the D23 Expo with some special guests, the cast of Disney's A Goofy Movie. So just yesterday we were actually with them for the 20th anniversary reunion panel that happened upstairs, and now they're here exclusively with us right here on the show floor to talk a little bit more about the movie as well as their own personal just experiences doing it. So I'll have them introduce themselves first. So we'll go ahead and start on the left side over there.
Hi, I'm Jim Magon. I wrote this thing, so.
Hi, I'm Bill Farmer, and I talked in this thing.
I'm Jason Marsden, and I talked in this thing too as his son.
I'm Kevin Campbell, and I was Powerline.
There we go.
We never got to meet until
Yes.
D23
Last night, yeah.
At last, we're psyched.
So tell me about that then. So what does it feel like 20 years after all this was said and done? You guys have, you know, all your fans here and all the fans that you guys saw upstairs. What does it mean to finally meet as well as just meeting each other?
Well, it was amazing. I'm totally amazed and happy that people still remember the movie, first of all, and that have that much love for it to keep it alive this many years after the fact. When we were doing it, you have no idea that it's going to become a cult favorite or the favorite of anyone in particular. But I'm so honored that it did, and that people turned out last night in droves and just drove the place wild, and it was more successful than my wildest imagination.
Right, right.
And why else do you do like reunions? Because the nostalgia and to catch up and see how you've grown taller, except for me, and meet other people that were part of it. You know, I haven't seen Jim in many years. It was a treat to see that you did this. Those who didn't see it last night, like Powerline performed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
I never met these guys.
Rocked it.
I'll turn it to you actually, Kevin. But yeah, meeting these guys for the first time, are they as equally goofy as you thought they would be?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
That's just really cool.
So let's go back to just this history. Let's go back 20 years ago, when all this was coming together. What were just some of the concepts? What are some of the things you guys were thinking of when you decided to go ahead and say, "Hey, I'll do this"?
Right. Well, you know, Bill and I worked on Goof Troop together for a season, and of course Jason came along when we moved over to the movie. And the whole point of the movie was always, and this came from Katzenberg, is that he said, I was having trouble with my daughter, and we weren't getting along, and we ended up taking a road trip together. He said, I don't know where it happened, but along the way, we just bonded. And this was the point of the movie for me, is that these two guys, he doesn't want to grow up to be him, and then they bond, you know? So that was the whole heart of the movie for me.
Right. And for you guys, I mean, with that in mind, did you feel like you had to develop that father-son mentality?
Yeah, we really did. It was always a loving relationship, and we had to add more layers to the character than we'd ever had to do before, because Goofy had to not only be funny, but a nurturing father as well. And I have a son who's 25 now and was 5 years old at the time, and so you use a mental image. I was using my son as Max. It became kind of a real bonding experience for us, and he's still confused. He doesn't know if he's Max or my son or Goofy. He's still messed up.
Right.
I'd met you several times before, because I was a big Disney nut, and of course, I mean, it's Bill Farmer, it's Goofy. And when I was blessed to, been chosen to do Max for the movie, it was definitely like an awe kind of thing, and we developed not just like a great working relationship, but a good friendship as well. So that, the movie has brought many. A lot of people say that because of the road trip and the bonding that happened between Goofy and Max in the movie, that people who've watched it, that's been a parallel for them in their lives. Like, this movie has helped me get together with my parents, or Me and my dad watch this movie all the time. It feels good to be part of something like that.
Right. And then for Tevin, you, I don't know how this was written in, maybe you can explain it a little bit more, Jim, but how does a guy like Powerline just end up being in this thing? So a father-son relationship, and you got a superstar like Powerline, just take it away. How does Tevin,
it was just very simple. I had to split these two up. He wants to go fishing.
Yeah.
He wants to go do a teenage thing and impress a girl. So I mean, it was that simple as that. Probably a rock star.
Right.
You know.
Tevin, when you recorded Powerline, you said you were 19 years old.
Yeah.
19 years old. So in that sense, you had people were actually fanboying and girling for a 19-year-old at that time. How does it feel being a superstar then? Yeah, there you go.
It was the whole cool thing about it with me was that the whole plot of the movie was they were trying to go see me concert, and I always ate that up.
Yeah.
And the songs, they're so popular. I'm really surprised that young people actually sing them today.
Yeah.
It's really, really
Would
cool.
you sing a little bar?
Oh my God.
Acapella. Yeah. One line.
Oh, one line.
I hate to put you on the spot,
You
man.
put me on the spot.
I know, I did.
If I can.
Let's go.
Got myself in motion. One, I know that you'll understand. Set the world in motion by reaching out for each other's hand. Okay.
Yeah.
I did it live yesterday. I actually did it in the same key.
Yes.
To the track. I actually hit all the notes. I didn't dance too much. It was really important for me to hit the notes because I know everybody knows the notes, note for note for note. So I felt like if I missed one note.
I have a question.
Kevin's being modest. This is the first time he ever performed it live. Was last night.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have a question for you. Now, when you were offered that, like people approached you, like you want to be part of this movie. What did they say? Like a goofy movie? What did you think about that?
Well, I was a kid. I was 19.
Yeah, you have a 5-year-old. My son was 5 when the movie came out. It's about time for
Another goofy generation.
Right.
Another goofy
Gotta have
generation.
Another goofy generation.
Yeah.
We want that. We want
We
that.
want that. We want that. So that's all I had for you guys. You know, if anything, we're just so grateful that you could share your lives and your experiences with everyone at the Expo, and of course here at the DisneyExaminer Newsroom. We'll have that video posted of your guys' performance, because I also know that Bill and Jason also performed a song there too.
Oh, absolutely.
As well as this video here on our YouTube channel. So be sure to follow us on Disney Examiner on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr. It's all there. And we're again just grateful that the cast of the Goofy movie has been reunited, and hopefully
Thanks for
look
having
for
us.
more magic from this.
And it feels United 'cause we understood.
There you go.